Hi, my name is Gretchen Kother. I'm here today with Louise Hudson. We're with Lee County Federated Republican Women. And today we're talking with Yvette Herrell, and she is our Republican congressional candidate for District 2. It's good to see you, Yvette.
It's good to be here. Thank you so much for doing this and inviting me to join you today.
So Yvette, I have a question for you in relation to a voting record of your opponent, Social Tourist.
Okay.
Could you tell us what you would have done different, how you would have voted differently than your opponent did in some major issues?
Yeah, that's really great. And the biggest one that jumps out at me is, and this was a campaign promise I made last time I ran and would obviously stand by that promise this time, but I would first of all never have voted for Nancy Pelosi as Speaker of the House. But we have a lot of things that are very important to our district. For instance, Second Amendment, I would have stood against any bill that would have had an impediment against our Second Amendment, because this is a district that truly values Second Amendment rights, and to have her have voted, against our Second Amendment, and especially when we had, 30 of our 33 sheriffs saying don't do that, but she did it anyway. I would never have voted to allow illegals to vote in our elections. That's something that Small has done. We already know that our elections are somewhat compromised, and everyone's working very hard to protect voter integrity, voter turnout. But again, just looking at her record with allowing Nancy Pelosi to run the show and voting with her 95% of the time. Another one that really jumps out at me is the Equality Act. That really is an attack on our religious values, our religious freedoms. I would never have supported that. And the other one that's unfortunate is that she did vote against allowing physicians to provide medical assistance to a baby that survives an abortion. I don't know how you could in good conscience not vote in favor of that, but there you have it. But she also voted against the Tax Cut Jobs Act. Again, that is big for our small businesses. We all know small business is the backbone of not only the state, but of the nation. So we're seeing votes being taken that are not conducive or not good for New Mexico and New Mexico values. So we would have had quite a few different votes, I'm sure.
Looks like it.
Yes.
Those clarifications.